What is up, Crimson Tide Nation? It's your good buddy Jackson Johnson, and we have some breaking news on this Sunday morning. And it's unfortunate, but our guy Birdie Smoot from Crimson Coverage, shout out to our buddy Birdie Smoot, doing a fine job over at Crimson Coverage, gives us some breaking news on how Jam Miller has suffered a dislocated collarbone. That's going to cause him to miss time. He will be missing 6 to 8 weeks. So therefore, he's going to be missing Florida State week 1. He's going to be missing week 2 against Louisiana Monroe, week 3 against Wisconsin, week 5 against Georgia, week 6 against Vanderbilt, week 7 against Missouri, and week 8 against Tennessee. He could return for the South Carolina matchup in week 9. Most likely LSU in week 11. But in the meantime, who is going to take over for Jam Miller now that he's kind of chilling out, recovering? You're going to have Richard Young taking over. You're going to have Daniel Hill. Worst comes to worst, you can have Dre Washington, and Ackland Deer could come in for a snap. Although, let's be real, Ackland Deer is probably going to be coming in against Louisiana Monroe for week 2. If he's having to come in at any point at the Florida State game in the first half, running backs are in trouble. Let's put it that way. But let's look at the stats for Richard Young, shall we? 146 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, 27 carries. All good. Things are good to go with Mr. Young. Now let's look at Daniel Hill, how much he's played throughout the whole season in 2024. Well, he did get that 1 touchdown in the season opener against Western Kentucky, the start of the Kalen DeBoer era. Now let's look at Mr. Dre Washington, see how his career's been doing. Well, let's see. Oh man, that's just yep, South Alabama. Oh, my mistake, Louisiana Lafayette. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for that error. But yes, in all seriousness, we got Dre Washington stats: 350 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, 515 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. This is from 2022 and 2023. And he had 478 rushing yards, 5 touchdowns for 2024. Not bad, not bad. I think Alabama should be good to go. But we do worry about the health of our good friend, Jam Miller. Now, what does it mean for the passing corps? Because it's been said that Ty Simpson and Jam Miller have very good chemistry together. And that may hurt the passing corps a little bit. That's going to hurt the running game a little bit. Important thing is, we want to see Jam Miller be more than all right. Now, we do worry quite a bit. We do worry about how he's going to be. Now we did get the report from Sports Illustrated from it's going to take me a minute to get the name, but it's Will it's Will. It's taking me a little bit. Will Miller. That's a real one. Okay. Oh man. Let's look at that report from Will Miller. It's obviously expected to miss multiple games. It's the expectation that he will be out multiple games. With Miller out, we got Richard Young and Daniel Hill, who are the next 2 backs step up. And we added Dre Washington from Louisiana and Ackland Deer. Oh, we also got redshirt freshman on Kevin Riley. There we go. See, we're going to be fine. But we all also don't have Jaden Roberts because he's got a concussion in a press conference following the scrimmage. And James Smith is working his way back, but he didn't mention any issues with Miller, so that's good. DeBoer said that he thought it was one of the better showings that he's seen Jam have in a scrimmage, said on August 9th after the team's first scrimmage of camp. I think Jam certainly had the best day, and that's been consistent. Miller, the team's starting running back, recorded 668 yards to go with 7 scores on the ground last season. This fall has enlisted praise from both DeBoer and offense coordinator Ryan Grove. Jam Miller, he's the man. Love that guy. Jam's been doing everything. The thing about a guy like Jam, you love older guys that don't feel like their skill set's complete. Grubb said on August 5th, I think Jam really wholeheartedly takes on. There's things that he can get better at. He works at them extremely hard. He's very diligent about his process. He's a good leader in the room. Miller also has the ability to factor into pass game. Said that a little while ago. And he shares a close relationship with starting QB Ty Simpson. Two members of the same recruiting class made their collegiate debuts back in 2022. Miller made 16 catches for 155 yards and 1 receiving touchdown in 2024. You can't just be a back that just want to run the ball each and every play. You got to be able to block out of the field and also make catches. Miller said on August 12th, day after Simpson was named the team's starting signal caller for 2025 campaign over his 3 seasons with the Crimson Tide, Miller has 1,092 total rushing yards with 10 rushing touchdowns and another 227 total receiving yards. Well, excellent reporting by Will Miller at Bama Central at Sports Illustrated, and wonderful coverage by Brody Smith at Crimson Coverage. I got to tell you, it's magical all over the place. But I just don't like the news. And I know many of you don't like the news that Jam Miller's hurt. We don't either. We're hoping that he's all right. He should be all right. We wish him nothing but a 100% full recovery. But let's give him a little something that'll give him that'll make him a little feel better, shall we? Let's do that, ladies and gentlemen. I got something. The YouTube memberships from Alabama with the Voice of College Football for $2.99 a month. You can become a Crimson Faithful member where you'll have a loyalty badge next to your name in the comments and the live chat, custom emojis to use in the comments and the live chat, and you get a member shout out on each live show and on any of the shows if you comment. For $4.99 a month, you can become a Save a Disciple where you'll have priority replies to comment and access to a monthly hangout. From yours truly, Jackson Johnson, Jeffrey Only Talk Sports, and Coach Smoot Hines. And for $9.99 a month, you can become a Bear Bryant legend where you can connect on social media with each of us and give out content requests of any kind. And neither rain, nor sleet, nor snow, nor this miserable Alabama heat will put a stop to us from fulfilling your content request on Alabama with the Voice of College Football. And you can catch Crimson Tide Live Mondays at 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Alabama with the Voice of College Football. And you can also catch it on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, and iHeartRadio. And also Alabama Primetime Live Tuesday nights, 6 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern Time, where you can find it on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, and iHeartRadio. And like, comment, subscribe, click on the notification bell so you never miss another video to Alabama with the Voice of College Football whatsoever. And we will see you soon. And roll Tide!